Hi, I'm Larry Bartley. I'm here at CineJam with Artificial Pleasure. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, right. You all right, Dom?
Yes.
You looking forward to playing tonight?
Yeah, it's going to be. It's quite different to how we usually do it. We're not used to sort of doing very stripped down. It won't be particularly acoustic, I'll say.
No, it's kind of lo-fi electro arrangements of our songs. So they're very different from how we would normally perform them, but not actually acoustic, for the most part.
A lot of your songs are quite big, aren't they?
Yeah, so it is really strange. We've really had to sort of adapt, and we've added sort of new songs that we've never played before. But this has been a chance. This is a good chance to sort of play them because they're slightly more, maybe slightly more low key and melodic. So it gives us a chance to sort of air those ones really.
So I know your live debut as a band was back in just last November.
Yeah.
How's that progression gone?
It's been great. I mean, we've just. I think live is the thing we enjoy the most, and I think we do the best. Because it's where sort of the energy and all the sweat sort of comes out. So it's been great. We've had so many great gigs. We've had the odd gig where you're sort of playing to about 2 people, but I think everyone has that, and everyone should have that. But it's been great. We've had amazing crowds, and I think it's what we're genuinely quite good at.
Yeah, although today will be a bit of a shot in the dark.
Test.
Yeah. This is like a work in progress. This is like a sort of a mirror image of the band in a slightly different world, the acoustic world.
Yeah, it's a different version of us today.
But quite a useful challenge, maybe.
Yes, yeah, put it that way. Yeah, it's a good challenge, but it's another side of the band. We've just played with and then we played with lots of great bands. Like the first one was Leah Porcelain, who are just sort of our favourite band really at the moment. So yeah, that's been great. We've been lucky with the gigs we've got. And there's going to be a lot more sort of coming up really.
Obviously, this is a music and film event. How do you think you and Pulp Fiction go together?
Dom?
It's not immediately clear how we fit in. Pulp Fiction's an unbelievable film. It's a kind of classic. I don't know if we're inspired by pulp, the pulp genre. Some of our songs are quite vivid in the sense of, there's the kind of role-playing thing. There's a sort of seamy kind of side to things. But in terms of the actual Tarantino film and the masterpiece that it is, I can't really kind of make any association.
Yeah, I think all our material is very unromantic, which is maybe that's a correlation, and it's quite in your face and aggressive. So maybe that's probably what NME and everyone in the BFI were thinking. I think that's probably it.
What film would you say you're closest to as a band?
Oh, that's difficult.
What would you like to soundtrack, maybe?
What would I love to soundtrack? Well, it's difficult because I think the ones I'd love to soundtrack are probably ones that have an amazing soundtrack already. Like Alien, I think would be the one. It's just although it's not like our music. That's one I always thought you could do like a Dark Side of the Moon type of Wizard of Oz thing. Because it's really everything about that film is so tense. There's like this very sparse sound, and the whole thing there's a lot of questions, you don't know what's going on, that sort of tension, and the minimal sound, and then the sort of motorized sort of very famous sounds of all the computers and stuff like that. That's the thing that I really love. I mean, that, or maybe like I don't know, what would be the other one? Maybe what else is like really brash and in your face?
What soundtrack wise? Enter the Void is very good.
That's a good one. That's much better. Yeah, edit mine out.
In terms of soundtracks, I don't know, Taxi Driver. That's all right. If I Walk With Me, it's got a really good 8-minute dancing scene in a strip bar, if I remember it.
What's your favourite film?
Probably Alien, actually, and then something like SpongeBob SquarePants. I talk about it a lot, but it's a really amazing film.
Why?
Don't laugh, Harry.
What about it? What do you love?
I mean, it's difficult to name something you don't like about it. You know, can you name something you don't? Have you seen it?
I don't think I've seen the movie. I've
What?
seen SpongeBob, but
Well, I haven't seen anything though. This is, I mean, it's got probably the best opening of a film I've ever seen. I don't want this to be the only narrative that we have, you know, in our story and interview. You know, that we're sort of obsessed about. Well, Dom's probably not. Have you seen it?
No.
It's probably got the best intro of a film I've ever seen. It's ridiculous and hilarious. It's got Alec Baldwin. It's got David Hasselhoff. It's bonkers. I think you're quite hard pushed to find something that's that good.
Mm-hmm.
But also Alien is very good, isn't it?
Yeah, Alien's fantastic.
Get that one in.
Quite extreme things then.
Yeah, but that's
Got a man of all taste.
that's the spice of life, isn't it? Larry? You know, it's good to have you know, different experiences. You know, we're not sort of one-dimensional in that way.
So you're looking forward to seeing Pulp Fiction tonight?
Yes. Yeah, I haven't seen it for ages.
Yeah, me neither. I've seen it about 3 or 4 times. Yeah, it's wonderful. It's very funny.
Great soundtrack as well. Yeah, and luckily, well, fingers crossed, there's no rain, so that's always a good way to see a film. It's, you know, it's much more of an experience seeing it this way, which I've not really done outside cinema before. So this is equally more exciting.
I'd love to get in when it came out. I remember sort of being on the outside, thinking we might be able to sneak through the exit door. Sadly not.
Well, tonight's tonight.
Yeah, finally in the cinema.
Well, enjoy your set, guys, and thanks for
Thank you.
joining us.
Thank you very much. Larry.